Buying, selling or renting real estate in the Whitsundays? You need the team that will provide you with help, experience and results. Ray White Whitsunday sales team has over 100 years experience in local real estate, which is why Ray White Whitsunday sells more real estate than anyone else. Whether it's residential sales, commercial leasing, marine or rural sales, Ray White Whitsunday have the solution. So contact Ray White Whitsunday today and get the results you deserve.
It's 8:30, time for our weekly market report, thanks to Ray White Whitsunday. And this morning we're talking to Leo Rodriguez, the marine sales agent for Ray White Whitsunday. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So Ray White Marine sells boats, a spin-off from real estate. What does selling boats and selling houses have in common?
Oh, well, I suppose there's always a buyer and always a seller. And really, I suppose we act as the intermediaries to make sure it happens, without the buyer and seller necessarily having to interact directly.
We often ask this question of sales agents in real estate, but I thought I'd throw it at you anyway. How is the boat market at present?
Yeah, look, it's really strong. Since COVID, it's been ridiculously strong, really. If anything, it's probably coming off those extremely ridiculous highs, but it's still very, very strong. People are looking for lifestyle changes, and a lot of people, getting into the boat market. Even people that have never boated before are deciding to sell their houses and go and live the boating dream.
What sort of boats do you sell?
Look, we sell everything from your small cruisers to small sailboats, right up to super yachts. The parent company, obviously Ray White Marine, is heavily involved in selling large super yachts. You have 40, 50 metre super yachts all over the world, not just here in Australia. But primarily, obviously, I'm based in the Whitsunday, so primarily I tend to concentrate on sailboats and powerboats in the up to 50, 60 feet range. That's where the market is, and that's where that's what people are buying to spend their time in the Whitsundays.
So what's involved in selling a boat or buying a boat?
Well, like anything else, I suppose, selling, involved in selling anything, it's about getting it out in the marketplace and presenting it to as many people as possible to see how much interest you can generate. So ideally, we use our internal network initially with all of our listings and see who, we may have somebody that's waiting for a particular boat, a particular style. So we tend to go internally first. And then once that's exhausted, we go out into the marketplace, primarily electronically via our website and via all of our partner websites that boats then get listed pretty much around the world.
For someone like me who's a complete amateur, what can you do different from me as a buyer looking to buy a vessel?
Look, ideally, what I really enjoy is trying to impart, I suppose, some of my experience and some of my time boating onto anybody coming onto the market, especially people like yourself that haven't had the experience. Plenty of people want to get into the boating market but don't necessarily know where to start. So I generally ask, a series of questions to try and narrow down what sort of boat really, or what sort of use you're going to want in your boating life, or what you're looking for, and then basically start throwing examples at people that are looking for boats that don't really know where to start. And that sort of gives me a direction as to what I should be looking for that particular client.
Are there pitfalls that I could easily fall for?
Yeah, look, there are some major pitfalls. And like anything, it's always buyer beware. As an agent, I suppose we are the intermediary, so we act for either the buyer or the seller. Sometimes we are we act as a buyer's agent as well. So it depends on who we're acting for as to who we're working for. So it's really, really important to get a second opinion on anything before you purchase it. So the normal process, which we obviously, for obvious reasons, we stay out of, is once you've found a boat that you think you want to buy and you've agreed on a price with the buyer and seller have agreed on a price, you then have an external survey done on the boat, or an external check. I suppose it's like a pest and building report for houses. And that's obviously done independently of the agent. And that survey report generally is done by professionals. It's very, very detailed as to what is wrong with the boat, what the defects of the boat are. And then, once you have that information, then you can either move on with the sale or decide to renegotiate or say thank you, but the boat's not for me. It's got too much.
Yeah. So how do I get in touch with you?
Ideally, through the website, you can call me direct, or you can call me directly at the Ray White office here in Cannonvale, or you can call my mobile direct, or you can email me directly at leo@raywhitemarine.com. So there's various ways. Pretty easy, really, to find my details and get in contact with us.
All right, Leo, thanks very much for your time and enjoy Thursday.
No worries. Thanks, Tom. Much appreciated.
IslandFM.